Holy Christ. Holy Christ, there's nothing left.
Your body may have gone, but you're still here.
As the last pieces of armor were removed, the man finally saw what had become of him. Aside from his brain and vital organs, only one arm remained intact. The rest was gone. The sight was so horrifying that he broke down instantly, begging the doctor to kill him and end the nightmare. But the doctor urged him not to give up. His wife, he explained, had signed the consent forms only because it was the only way to save him. Thinking of his family, Murphy's eyes welled with tears. Not long ago, Murphy had been an outstanding police officer with a happy little family. But an informant inside the department betrayed him, arranging for a bomb to be planted in his car. The moment Murphy touched the door handle, an explosion ripped through the air, hurling him away. The blast left him critically injured, paralyzed from the neck down, severely burned, and with almost no chance of survival. That was when the doctor approached his wife with an offer. A billionaire was funding a project to create a robot with human emotions, and after rigorous screening, Murphy was deemed the perfect candidate. It was the only way to keep him alive. His wife signed the papers. 3 months later, the transformation was complete. Murphy awoke to find his body encased in steel. He stared at his new hands in disbelief, wondering if he was hallucinating. Overwhelmed, he lashed out at the doctor and burst from the lab, only to find himself inside a heavily secured facility. He sprinted toward the perimeter wall, calculating the perfect launch point in an instant. With a running leap, he cleared the wall effortlessly. But before he could get far, the doctor issued a shutdown command. Murphy collapsed in a nearby field, powerless. Brought back to the lab, Murphy finally heard the full truth. For the sake of his wife and son, he accepted his new reality and began combat simulations. Compared to emotionless robots that fired without hesitation, Murphy's human thoughts slowed his reactions, and his results were underwhelming. The company's CEO wasn't happy. He demanded the flaw be fixed. The doctor had no choice but to install a neural chip that would regulate Murphy's hormone output. Under normal circumstances, it stayed inactive, but the moment he lowered his visor for battle, the chip would strip away all emotion, turning him into a purely mechanical warrior. The upgrade worked. In the next test, Murphy faced an entire squad of robots alone. His advanced scanners instantly mapped every enemy position. Dropping his visor, he entered combat mode, seizing complete control of the battlefield. Every shot was perfect. Every strike was lethal. He dodged incoming fire as if he could see the future. Within moments, the squad was wiped out. Murphy passed the test and was finally granted a reunion with his family. His wife embraced him warmly, unfazed by the steel that now made up most of his body. His son clung to him, overjoyed to have his hero back. Their love eased Murphy's unease, and tears filled his eyes. The next morning, the police department held a grand homecoming ceremony. Crowds gathered outside, eager to see the legendary RoboCop. Inside, Murphy was receiving final preparations, his mind loaded with the entire police database, allowing him to instantly recognize criminals and locate them through the city's surveillance network. But when he came across the footage of his own attempted murder, his thoughts snapped back to that night.